get up on the floor and defend a bill. So what you need to do is when you see a bill, call that person's office, whoever's the sponsor. Call any of us that represent Anne Arundel. And even though we might not sponsor, we will call that person and ask the question for you. If you have amendments on how to make it better, language that you think should be in it, write to us. We take your language. We'll present it to the committee as well. So you can get involved in that manner. And please come to the bill hearings. Because when there's a bill hearing, if the hearing room is empty, guess what? People are going to vote however they want to vote with no accountability because they don't see you. It is very difficult to vote for something when someone has come to your office and told you, I don't agree with that, for you to look at them in their face and to say, well, why did you take that vote? And it's not that we're always going to agree on stuff, on things, but you should know where I'm coming from, and I should explain myself respectfully.
Thank you.
So the general...
David Mandel, can you quickly give your announcement, real quick? I don't want to overlook you because time is of the essence. Quick announcement, please.
So not going my back to anybody. Thank you, Mr. Snowden. Appreciate the opportunity. My name is David Mandel. I'm the Deputy Director of the Annapolis Office of Emergency Management. I work with Chief Simmons, who you probably know. Just have a couple of quick announcements. Won't take very long. First of all, you may be familiar with the Active Assailant Training and Exercise Program that we've been working on in Annapolis in conjunction with Annapolis Police, Annapolis Fire, and Mobile Crisis Response, among others. We've been doing it since 2016. We started with an exercise over at, you can't hear?
You're fine. Just turn it this way a little bit.
That way?
There you go. You're fine.
That better? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not quite as tall as some of the other folks in the room. Anyway, we started with an exercise at St. John's College in 2016, tested a number of capacities, and after that we went back to the drawing board. We did additional training, we did additional exercises and plans. Had a successful exercise after that in 2018 at St. Mary's High School. That was 5 days before the Capitol Gazette shooting. And the very training and the practice and the exercises that we've done contributed to a quick and effective response that day in the face of the tragedy that we all saw. After that, we did a training in December last year at J. Albert Adams Academy, again involving active assailant, different parts of the whole. But the next and final training in this sequence, next exercise in this sequence of exercises related to active assailant, will be taking place December 11th. December 11th. It will be at a house of worship that we will announce soon. We are looking for volunteers. The exercise is going to be testing everything related to an active assailant response, from police and fire, rendering aid, neutralizing the threat, to checking folks into a reunification center and processing the back end of a situation like that. So it's a very large exercise, and the more volunteers we get will allow first responders to test their skills that they've been working on for so long. So I encourage you to sign up to be a volunteer. Some of you will get painted in the fake, moulage, or you pretend to be a victim, which some people like. There's also an opportunity for folks to be observers if you would rather be an observer, especially church leaders. We're looking for that. Lastly, I wanted to make sure that you are aware of a new grant from the state called the Protecting Religious Institutions Grant. This is one of the special grants that we like to see because it funds just about anything related to security for houses of worship. So physical improvements like cameras and reinforced doors, right? That's eligible. Security guards and personnel and that kind of thing, that's eligible, which you don't normally see in grants. It's usually one or the other, and there are always strings attached. This grant is eligible for all different kinds of spending, and we encourage houses of worship to apply for it. You can apply on your own. The Office of Emergency Management and the Police Department are happy to work with you. I know police have done some site assessments and given some consultation and advice. Let us know. We can certainly help coordinate that process as well. If you need to reach us, the number over at the Office of Emergency Management is 410-216-9167. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.